The third one is kind of unusual because what happens is that as you're approaching the rear of the campsite, oftentimes, I mean, it's just really common to have some kind of a big solid obstruction back there. It could be that concrete picnic table. It could be a rock, a boulder, tree stump, anything. But you've got a long coach. You have to get the nose of it out of the lane of traffic in the campground. When you do that, you've got to bring that coach back as far as possible. And if you do this correctly, it's easy, and you can position a coach, the rear of the coach, within inches of the obstruction. And here's what you do. You've been coming straight back. At that point, you're looking at the rear of the coach and at the obstruction. The driver may or may not be able to see that obstruction through the camera. That's okay, you can see it. And when that driver comes back far enough that the rear of the coach is close enough to the obstruction that it's this far to go, as far as you can reach, then what you do is put your arms up like you're calling for a touchdown and look at how far they have to go. This is the only hand gesture where you do not look at the mirror. You must look at how far they have to go. You don't want them to hit the obstruction. So you brought them back. You've reached a point where they're close, and you say you have this far to go. And as they keep coming back, when the driver sees this, he's going to keep on moving backwards in a straight line, and you bring those hands together until you take him as close as he wants, and he's done. Now then, that's all there is on the how far to go. Remember, you're facing the driver so they can see the span of your hands, but you're looking at how far they really have to go. So you're facing this way, looking that way. You've got 4 out of the way now. Let's go to the last one. The last one is simply stop. It's easy. People have invented 1,000 ways to register stop. There's one good way. You want the driver to be able to see the stop gesture easily. You don't want any mistakes. When you want them to stop, you want them to stop. So what happens here is, let's go back to this far to go. We look, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back. He keeps coming back, he's getting closer, closer, closer. And when I want him to stop, I simply clench my fists and cross my wrist. So I bring it back, 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 back. I'm really close, and I want to stop. When you do that, the message for the driver is, you need to stop. You stop. There's no coasting, there's no rolling, there's no creeping, there's no thinking about it. You stop. And if you learn to do that as a driver, and the co-pilot's back here guiding, you can position the rear end of your coach within about 3 inches of a solid object. So you can nail the position. Really easy to do. All right, what's happened here is we covered 5 hand signals. They're easy, they're quick. I mean, there's no problem with you and your co-pilot working together on this and learning these and using them. You'll be safe, you won't scratch your coach, and may even keep you out of divorce court. That's the joke we use in the seminars when we do this, and we appreciate the opportunity. Don't forget to read the accompanying article. It explains in detail some of the things that we didn't have time to cover in the video. Thank you.